challenges that educators experience is the access to resources, the lack of time, and the opportunity to collaborate. So, tell me a little bit about how Camerise project was able to support educators with this challenge.
So all of the faculties of education in Ontario were approached by the Ministry of Education to conceptualize strategies and projects to find solutions to the recruitment and retention of students and educators in FSL programs. So Muriel Péguret and I from York, we actually thought that maybe the solution to the lack of resources and collaboration in schools, school boards, and across school boards would be to develop a space, and that space would fulfill two goals. One would be a repository where educators can discover, find resources that are already developed by peers, and then because they would be under Creative Commons licenses, because they would be what we call open educational resources, they could adapt them if the authors allow that possibility, but at least share it without limit and for sure without fees. So it's really making knowledge accessible and increasing the collaboration among authors and among educators in FSL programs.
We were privileged to be part of this initiative. One of our own educators, Adam Smith, and his team had worked on a couple of initiatives with York in prior years. So the benefit of this was that they had a relationship developed with York already. The connection that we saw with the board was that we were part of an initiative that was led by the Ministry of Education focused on recruitment and retention of French as a second language teachers. And this, coupled with the priorities and strategies that our board was putting in place to support pathways to graduation, aligned really well because it focused on our desire to retain students in French programs to meet teacher needs, meet educator needs for grade 9, and support the de-streaming process. So we saw a great alignment and connection with this initiative.
So I think what I have observed with the development of Camerise is that we are giving agency to these FSL educators in school boards, and coming here, I think 8 times this year at Waterloo, I really saw like the enthusiasm of your educators embracing open education, being empowered, of developing resources and collaborating between them in trying to develop something that will, for example, be useful for the de-streaming grade 9, but then, wow, how can we adapt that resource so that we can now have a reference benchmark for grade 8, 7, and 6. So it's the discussion around open education that is actually, I would say, the most important piece.
What I noticed was a reigniting in passion and enthusiasm with the educators who were part of this pilot project. So I'm looking forward to the future years of more opportunities to collaborate with York and be supported by the Ministry of Education. Thank you.